Have you ever wondered how to grow your own dragon fruit at home? Welcome to a fascinating journey into the world of dragon fruit cultivation, a journey that's as unique and exotic as the fruit itself. Dragon fruit, with its vibrant colors and distinctive taste, is fast gaining popularity around the world. It's not just its striking appearance that's captivating people, but also its incredible health benefits and versatility in the kitchen. From smoothies and salads to desserts and drinks, there's a dragon fruit delight for every palate. But wouldn't it be even more delightful to grow this tropical marvel in your own backyard? Imagine plucking a ripe, juicy dragon fruit from your garden, knowing that it's the fruit of your labor. That's the joy of dragon fruit cultivation. So, are you ready to embark on this exciting horticultural adventure? By the end of this video, you'll have a clear idea on how to start your own dragon fruit cultivation journey. Did you know there are different varieties of dragon fruit? Let's dive into the world of these exotic fruits, where diversity reigns. Primarily, dragon fruits can be categorized into two main varieties, distinguished by the color of their flesh, white and red. The white-fleshed variety, known as Halocereus undatus, is perhaps the most common. It sports a vibrant pink skin with a contrastingly mild sweet white flesh dotted with tiny black seeds. On the other hand, the red-fleshed variety, Halocereus costarricensis, boasts a deep red, sweet tart flesh that adds a dramatic touch to your fruit salads. Now, what differentiates these varieties aside from their color? Well, their taste profiles vary, with the red variety offering a slightly more tart flavor. Additionally, their growing requirements differ slightly, with red-fleshed dragon fruit favoring slightly cooler temperatures. Choosing the right variety based on your taste preferences and local climate can make a significant difference in your dragon fruit cultivation journey. So, which one will you choose? So, you've chosen your dragon fruit variety. What's next? Well, every plant has its own set of ideal growing conditions, and dragon fruit is no different. It thrives in a warm and dry climate, but can withstand temperatures as low as 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunlight is a crucial part of its growth, so make sure your chosen spot gets at least 6 hours of full sun each day. Soil is another key factor. Dragon fruit prefers well-draining soil with a neutral pH level. If your soil is heavy clay or tends to stay soggy, consider amending it with organic matter to improve drainage, or planting your dragon fruit in a raised bed or container. Lastly, consider your location's exposure to wind. Dragon fruit plants are fairly wind-resistant, but they'll appreciate a bit of shelter from harsh gusts. This can come in the form of a fence, a wall, or even other plants. Remember, a suitable location is key to a thriving dragon fruit plant. Now let's delve into the planting process. Dragon fruit can be grown from either seeds or cuttings, but cuttings are generally the preferred method as they mature faster and are more likely to bear fruit. Let's start with planting from cuttings. First, select a healthy mature cutting from an existing dragon fruit plant. It should be around 10 to 15 inches long. Allow the cutting to dry for about a week. This helps to prevent rotting. Once dried, plant the cutting about 2 inches deep in a well-draining soil mix. Remember to plant the cutting right side up. The end that was closest to the base of the parent plant should be the end that goes into the ground. Now, if you're planting from seeds, it's a slightly different process. First, remove the seeds from a ripe dragon fruit and rinse them thoroughly. Next, plant the seeds in a fine soil mix and keep the soil moist, but not waterlogged. It might take anywhere from 11 to 14 days for the seeds to germinate. Regardless of whether you're planting cuttings or seeds, remember that dragon fruit plants love the sun. So choose a location that gets plenty of sunlight. However, they also need some shade during the hottest part of the day to prevent sunburn. The best time to plant dragon fruit is at the beginning of the rainy season, as this allows the plants to establish themselves before the dry season kicks in. If you're planting in containers, ensure they have good drainage to prevent waterlogging. Spacing is another crucial aspect of planting dragon fruit. Individual plants should be spaced about 10 to 15 feet apart to allow for proper growth. And don't forget about support structures. Dragon fruit plants are climbers, so they need something to climb on as they grow. A trellis or stake works well for this purpose. With proper planting, you're setting a solid foundation for your dragon fruit plant. But remember, planting is just the beginning. Like all plants, dragon fruit requires care and attention to thrive. So, let's move on to the next step: care and maintenance. A planted dragon fruit needs consistent care and maintenance for optimal growth. So, how exactly do we care for these exotic plants? Let's break it down. Firstly, watering. Dragon fruit plants enjoy a good drink, but they don't like to sit in water. Deep watering is recommended, allowing the water to reach the root system, but always ensure the soil is well draining. During the growing season, water once a week, but in the cooler months, you can cut back to once every 3 to 4 weeks. Secondly, fertilizing. Dragon fruit plants are heavy feeders. They need a balanced fertilizer to thrive. Use a slow-release granular fertilizer, ideally with an NPK ratio of around 14:7:14. Fertilize the plant at the beginning of the growing season, and then every 2 months. Now let's talk about pruning. Pruning not only keeps your dragon fruit plant looking tidy, but also encourages it to produce more fruit. Prune the plant once a year, ideally after harvesting. Remove any dead or diseased branches and thin out crowded areas to allow sunlight to reach the inner parts of the plant. Lastly, but certainly not least, pest and disease management. Dragon fruit plants are generally hardy, but they can occasionally fall victim to common pests like mealybugs and aphids. Regularly inspect your plants for signs of these pests and apply an organic pesticide if necessary. As for diseases, root rot can be a problem if the plant is overwatered. Again, ensuring good drainage can help prevent this. And there you have it. The essentials of dragon fruit plant care and maintenance. Remember, these plants are cacti, they're resilient and can handle a bit of neglect, but they will reward you generously with delicious fruit if you give them the care they need. Remember, regular maintenance and monitoring are keys to a healthy dragon fruit plant. So keep an eye on your plant, respond to its needs, and enjoy the journey of growing your own exotic fruit. Did you know that training and trellising your dragon fruit plant can promote optimal growth and fruit production? Indeed, this is a crucial part of cultivating this exotic fruit. Let's delve into it. Dragon fruit plants are climbing cacti, meaning they naturally seek support to grow upward. That's where trellising comes in. It's the process of providing a structure, a sort of ladder, for the plant to climb. You can use wooden or metal trellises or even a sturdy fence. Now let's talk about training. This is the art of guiding your dragon fruit plant to grow in a particular direction, usually toward the trellis. Start by gently tying the young shoots to the trellis using soft ties. As the plant grows, continue guiding and securing the branches onto the trellis. Remember, the goal is to encourage the plant to grow upwards and outwards, promoting better air circulation and exposure to sunlight. This not only enhances growth but also promotes more fruit production. A well-trained dragon fruit plant not only looks good but also produces more fruit. So, get out there and start training your dragon fruit plants. The most rewarding part of dragon fruit cultivation is undoubtedly the harvest. Knowing when your dragon fruit is ripe and ready is key. Look for a rich, vibrant color, and when the wings of the fruit start to wilt, it's time to pluck them from the vine. Harvesting is a delicate process. Use a sharp knife or shears to cut the fruit stem, leaving a bit of it on the fruit. This reduces the risk of fruit rot and helps preserve freshness. Remember, gentle handling prevents bruising and ensures your dragon fruit remains in peak condition. Now for the fun part, enjoying your dragon fruit. This exotic treat can be savored as is, or you can get creative. Try blending it into a refreshing smoothie, adding it to salads for a tropical twist, or even grilling it for a unique dessert. The possibilities are endless. There's nothing like the taste of a freshly harvested dragon fruit grown by your own hands. Growing your own dragon fruit can be a rewarding experience. We've taken you on a journey from understanding the different types of dragon fruit, all the way to harvesting and enjoying this exotic delight. We've explored the nuances of selecting the perfect location, taking into account the climate, sunlight, and soil requirements. We've delved into the details of planting, whether you're starting from cuttings or seeds, and the importance of spacing and support structures. We've also discussed the care and maintenance of dragon fruit plants, from watering and fertilizing to managing pests and diseases. Training and trellising your dragon fruit plants are key to optimal growth and fruit production, and we've shared some tips on how to do just that. Finally, we've touched on the joy of harvesting and incorporating dragon fruit into your meals. So why not give it a shot? Experience the thrill of growing your own dragon fruit at home. It's a journey you won't forget. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more farming and gardening tips. Happy farming!